everyone, it is Monday today and I am feeling really good this morning. I think because I'm kind of coming to the end of the hectic, stressful workload that has been going on at the past few weeks, I'm kind of getting to that point now where everything's being signed off, it's being approved, it's getting uploaded, and I'm kind of starting to wind down a little bit, which sounds crazy because it is only the middle of December, but I'm gonna lower you down so I can sit comfy. There we go, that's better. Yes, I feel like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel and I'm kind of coming to the end. One thing I've desperately been trying to do, and I think I've mentioned it a little bit on the vlogs, is get my wellness routine back. I feel like the past few months I've just really neglected it. I haven't been looking after myself. I haven't been kind of thinking about what I'm eating and drinking and how much I'm moving and all of that stuff. And I am somebody that when I want to do something, I want to do it now. I don't like to wait. So rather than classically waiting until January, I thought I'm just going to start now. I'm going to start integrating it into my daily life, little small bits that are not going to be huge changes, but just are going to make me feel so much better, so that by the time it gets to January, I've already got that base and that nice foundation to then hit the ground running and really go for it. I love a new year. It just fills me with so much kind of hope and motivation and, oh, I'm going to sneeze. And yes, I just feel really excited for a new year, and I always like to start off doing things in December. So you will have just watched me do a Pilates class. Now I use Bryony Deary's platform. She does amazing classes on there. I really recommend it. I get asked whenever I talk about working out, I always get asked what I do, and for me at home, Pilates classes are the easiest. They slot into my routine really well. They don't take up a lot of time. You would have seen I've literally just done it in the dressing room. And sometimes I will go downstairs and lay out my mat and maybe light a candle and really romanticize it. But because I'm trying to get myself back into this routine, I just want to make it as easy and simple as possible. So in the mornings, I will usually get out of bed and brush my teeth, wash my face, and come in here straight away. So I'm just going to do it in here. It's nice and warm. I feel cozy. I'm not having to like go downstairs when it's dark and cold. It's actually a little bit later in the morning today because I have had some last minute work things that I've had to do this morning. So I've had to put this on hold. So I have done my makeup, but what I love about Bryony's classes is that they are so low impact. You could honestly do it at any point in the day. You could do it on your lunch break. You can do it whenever. So yes, I'm feeling really good. And actually, my body really needed that class. I haven't really done a Pilates class for probably about a month or so now. I've tried to do it here and there, but I want to stick to it and I really want to get back into my routine because I just feel so much better when I've stuck to it. Monday morning and I've ticked off the first class, which is really good. So I'll keep you posted on the vlogs how it goes. But I am going to head downstairs. As I said, I have actually been filming a little bit of work this morning. Tight deadlines means I have to just get up and crack on with it straight away. So I'm now going to do my kind of nice morning routine, even though it's a little bit later on in the morning. And I have something I want to show you and something I want to talk about. Also, before I do, this is probably my go-to workout kind of outfit, whether I'm going for a run or I'm actually going to a gym or a class or at home. I love wearing this. This jacket is from USA Pro. I've had this for ages and I just love the fit of this. It's very similar to the Lululemon Align jacket, which I actually would quite like to get, I think. And then just add another legging. Super simple, just all black, really comfortable. I like a long sleeve because I'm always cold. What I really wanted to show you, because I have honestly been mind blown at this process, and the supplements, okay? Let's chat supplements. I feel like it is such a minefield knowing where to start, what to take. I've always felt like with supplements over the past however many years, I feel like I need expert advice and I want to chat with a specialist about the problems I have or the areas I want to improve on, or supplements I feel like would benefit me. And that is where Wild Nutrition comes in. I've heard a lot about them, and honestly I am so impressed with the whole process. So I've actually kept all of the packaging to show you because it's beautiful, but I've been using 3 different types of supplements over the past couple of weeks now, and I am already so impressed. I mean, I feel like, look at my skin, I've got a tiny bit of concealer on today and that is it, and I just feel so glowy. But anyway, Wild Nutrition is a B Corp business. They are incredible. Everything is scientific. Everything is natural. Most of the time, a lot of the supplements on the market, especially from those big brands, are going to be packed full of random things. Now, the reason why I chose to go with Wild Nutrition when I wanted to introduce supplements is because everything is so pure and every single ingredient does a job. It's not just packed full of loads of random things. So another thing that I loved, and the reason I went with them, is actually because I was researching a lot of different brands. A lot of the ones we all know, some more that are kind of a little bit more boutique or a little bit smaller. And the thing that I loved about Wild Nutrition is that you can have a free 15-minute consultation, whether you want it on a phone call or a Zoom call, and you can basically chat through all of your concerns, any advice you need, whether that's pregnancy and fertility, whether it's hormones, whether it's just daily supplements that you might be lacking in your diet. I am so impressed. I had a phone call with the lovely Helen, and she told me so many things that I just had no idea. First one being, magnesium is a huge help for period pains and cramping, and obviously it helps with your sleep. I feel like that's one thing that a lot of us probably already know. But I had no idea that it helps you with that, and that is something I suffer with every single month so severely. I feel sick, like I could be sick. I feel so awful. I really struggle to get out of bed. It really just knocks me for 6. I struggle so much every single month, and I've never found anything to help it. It's not that time of the month yet, but it probably will be soon. So I'm excited to see how this magnesium helps me. So I thought I would tell you a little bit about what I'm taking and why, and yeah, if this sounds like something you're interested in, I do have a discount code, and I will leave it all in the description box and on the screen so that you can head over and have a look for yourself. But I am taking magnesium, the daily multi-nutrient, which again is a really good all-rounder. Helen actually suggested that everyone should be taking a multi-nutrient because it's got so many amazing vitamins in and so much nutrients that you're probably lacking, whether it's vitamin D, and we're in the winter in the UK and you're not getting what you need, whether it's B vitamins from food or iron or all of those things that are so beneficial to make your body its best it can be. And then finally, I'm taking a Pure Strength omega-3, and I feel like we all know omega-3 is amazing for hair, skin, nails, all of those things, but it's also amazing for brain function. So if you are a bit like me and you struggle with getting a really foggy brain, especially hormonally, I find my kind of main areas that I really wanted to improve on were my energy levels, foggy brain, feeling like I can't focus and can't concentrate properly, period cramp, and also my sleep, because sleep is so important to me, and I often find I sleep really well, but then I feel like I haven't had enough sleep by the time it gets to the evening. And finally, the last thing that I am just so converted to with Wild Nutrition is, because the ingredients are so high quality and they're so pure, you can actually take these supplements whenever you want. So something that I always find when I'm taking supplements, I struggle to keep it up as a routine, because I always find you've got to take 2 in the morning, 2 midday, 2 before bed. Sometimes I end up feeling quite sick when I take the morning ones, and you have to take them with food, and it's just all a bit complicated. But Wild Nutrition is just so easy. So I can take every single one of these all at once in the morning or in the evening. It doesn't matter. You can take them with or without food. So it just means that I can choose how these are going to fit into my routine, and I find that taking them in the morning is the best for me, because I come downstairs, I'll usually make a coffee or a matcha, and then I leave my supplements out on the side in the kitchen so that I see them and I remember, and I'll just take them and then go upstairs and carry on getting ready. and it's just amazing. So I'm going to keep you posted on how I'm finding them, but so far so good. I feel like I have so much energy for a Monday morning, considering I had a very late night on Saturday night and a very late night last night. I feel on top of the world. Yeah, so I am just really impressed. But Wild Nutrition is, as I said, a B Corp brand. Everything is food grown, so all the ingredients in the supplements are from food sources, so it's all natural. You're not getting anything synthetic. I'm just so obsessed, and I love the fact that you can do a consultation. I think you can also pay and do a longer consultation if you find that that might work for you, but they cater to everyone. If you are thinking of supplements, have a look at the website and obviously use my discount code. Book the consultation, it's free, you can chat about it. And to be honest, I feel so much more knowledgeable about what I'm putting in my body after having the call with Helen, because she just told me so much information that I had no idea about. I'm gonna take my supplements. With that being said, I take 4 of the Omegas. These are little gel capsules. Just get those on my little bowl. I have this little dish that I put them on. Because sometimes I'll take them up with me into the dressing room and like take them as I'm getting ready, just sometimes I don't want to do it all at once. Then I've got my multi-nutrient. I take 2 of these. And then lastly, the magnesium, 2 capsules. And these are absolutely teeny, they're so cute. Tiny little capsules. And there we go, my little concoction of supplements. I've got my water. Done. So easy. I am very excited about it. I feel like I just want 2024 to be the year that I feel my best self. I want to be feeling really confident. I want to be feeling really healthy and just kind of like performing at my best ability. I sometimes find that I wake up and I'm so groggy and my brain is so foggy and I don't feel that confident and I feel sluggish. So these couple of little things I'm doing are just to make myself feel really good. Pilates classes, super easy. The supplements, and obviously eating really good, nutritious, but yummy food. I am such a foodie, so I like good dinners. Speaking of which, tonight I am making a pigs in blanket toad in the hole, and I am so looking forward to it. A Monday night dinner that is going to be very, very yummy, so I'm looking forward to that. But I really need to crack on with some work, so I will catch up with you later. Good afternoon. I feel like it has been such a hectic day today. Those clips that I filmed this morning, it has been chaos of filming, editing, and getting things done and wrapped up, but it is now the afternoon. The sun is looking beautiful outside. I don't know if you can see, but it's 20 to 3, I think, and it's very much golden hour. How beautiful does this view look outside my office? I have actually been planning ready for spring and planting and things, and I'm so excited to transform this front garden. The little flower bed down here and the flower bed at the front is going to have a huge glow up. Speaking of which, I have so many bulbs to plant, so I'm actually kind of thinking, while I'm waiting for a few emails to come back through, I might get my coat on and get out and plant some bits, because it's sunny, it's not raining for once, and I need to make the most of this time. But before I do that, I have just realised I haven't shown you the real Christmas tree. We did it on Sunday, yesterday. We got our new tree. I did film some clips, so you would have seen us putting it up, a little time lapse, but I didn't actually talk through any of it. I think I was just feeling so exhausted from such a busy week, and we still had quite a lot to do yesterday. I was working and filming some jobs, so yeah, it was a little bit chaotic Sunday, but the tree is up and it smells incredible. So this is how it is looking. I don't know if you're going to be able to see very well because it's quite sunny outside, but we went for a 9-foot Nordman fir. I love it. Jack's not 100% sure on the tree. He really likes trees that are really wide and a little bit more stumpy, if that makes any sense. But I really wanted it to look the same as our Burford fake tree, so that it almost looks the same, but it's a real version. And I think we've achieved that really well. This one is probably a little bit fuller. Obviously it's fake, but you know, it's a real tree. I like it to be a bit quirky. I think it would be better if we didn't have this almost like gap here. I think it's almost missing a little bit, but I love it. I think it's perfect. It's so tall. I often think when you get a tall tree, it does make it a bit more spindly. I'm not sure why. The guy that we bought our Christmas tree from did say that this year the taller ones are a little bit more spindly, but I thought I'd show you a couple of the decorations we've got. Everything is kind of sourced from here, there and everywhere. We've got bits from John Lewis, a couple of random places on Etsy. I've got the White Company, H&M Home. We've got some Burford, some Dalesford, a real mix basically. The colour scheme is pretty much the same. It's a little bit of gold, brown and white, and then I've got some touches of burgundy in here as well. Super minimal. We actually haven't bought any new decorations this year. Everything is just what we had last year. But I thought I would show you a couple of them. If you've watched the vlogs for a while, you probably know that I have a little bear that sits on the bed, and I just love bears. I don't know where it started from. They're definitely not my favourite animal, but me and Jack just have this thing about bears. So I saw this, and I got this last year from John Lewis. So sweet. It's very woodland themed. We've got little robins, deers. I love these little deers. They are so, so cute. We've got a random little rabbit. I feel like everything just works in this house so well. I love to have a little bit of something sparkly on the tree because I think it reflects so nicely in the light. So I picked up these ones from John Lewis. They are beautiful. I've got gold ones and then also white as well. These are also a firm favourite of mine, the pears and the apples from Burford. They actually still sold these when I had a look in there this year, and they are so pretty. I do think on your tree you've got to have a little bit of something, and we always say that in our lifetime, as we get older, the real tree will always be the one that's a little bit more kind of slapdash. We kind of just have a real mix of decorations. It's not super stylized, whereas our fake tree will probably in time to come be a bit more stylized. This one is kind of a bit more fun, and one of the things that I actually really don't like them, but Jack loves these carrots, so he's put one of them up there and one of them is around here. They're kind of like felt tree decorations. I don't love the carrots. They don't really fit with the theme, but Christmas is just about having fun with it. And yeah, they're really cute and he loves them, so that's fine. So yeah, that is how the tree is looking. So lovely. But I am desperate to get out and make the most of this beautiful weather. So I think I'm gonna get my coat on and go and get some planting done. It is such a beautiful afternoon. I am going to quickly get this done before I lose the light, but I have so many bulbs still to plant, and I also have the roses that I showed you that we bought in the Cotswolds at the Burford Garden Company. I've actually seen quite a lot of people think I live in the Cotswolds. I do not. I live in Kent, by the way, just in case you're wondering. I do love the Cotswolds, but it's not where I live. So anyway, that is my plan. I've got my little trug here with loads of bulbs in. We've already planted loads of daffodils, but we got so many, so I think I just need to make the most of it, get them in the ground. I've got the bits from Burford. I've also got some alliums left, so yeah, we have a lot. So I'm just gonna get this done. I don't really know where they're gonna go, to be honest. We have planted so many in this flower bed already, which I'm really hoping is going to look beautiful come springtime. It definitely looks a bit sad right now. In the summer last year this looked incredible, so watch this space. Hopefully in the spring I'll have some beautiful flowers to show you. And then we planted loads of our daffodils underneath the big oak tree down there, so that's going to look incredible out of the window. And my plans are to plant one of the roses by this trellis here, so I think I'm going to do that now and get that in the ground, and then plant the other one around the front potentially at the weekend on Sunday, because I think I'm going to need Jack's help with that one, and then get some bulbs in.
Música